Good morning, everyone. Today's day one, so I decided to make a rice pudding for breakfast today. This is actually one of my faves, especially now when it's getting colder here. So yeah, let's do it.
For this rice pudding, I'm starting off with heating up a small saucepan. Once hot, I add shredded coconut and toast it until it becomes brown. Once it's toasted enough, I add 1 cup of milk. My preferred choice is oat milk, but any kind of milk works with this dish. And add some fruit. I always go for some frozen mango and bananas, as it's the best combination for this rice pudding. And here comes the rice. As you can see, it's pre-cooked rice, so I don't waste a lot of time in the kitchen in the morning. I'll let the whole mix boil up, and once it's thickened, I add some spices, for example cinnamon and some vanilla essence. When a pudding reaches the desired texture, I transfer it into 2 bowls, top it with some sugar. In this case I always use brown sugar, or honey and nuts and seeds, and voila! Ready is an absolutely delish and quickly made breakfast.
So today we have day number 2, and I'm going to make actually 2 dishes because day 2. So the first dish I'm going to make is veg choila, Nepali dish, and the second dish will be some greens, but also Nepali style. Actually, it's my signature dish. I love making it. So yeah, let's get started.
For this dish, my main ingredient are dried soy chunks, which you can easily find in any South Asian grocery shop. I'm letting them soak in some water until soft. Other things I'll need is chopped onion, spring onions, ginger garlic, and coriander, chopped tomato, cumin and coriander powder, turmeric, chilies, which are optional, and some taste enhancer, and fenugreek seeds. After the soy chunks are fully soft, I squeeze out the excess water and drain them dry and add them to the pan with hot oil to fry them until they become brown. Once they're done, I set the soy chunks aside and continue with a fresh pan. Add in mustard oil and fry 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds until almost black. I add my turmeric and cumin and coriander and fry together well. Then I'm adding the chopped tomatoes and mix it under the spices. Next comes ginger and garlic. I'll let the whole mix cook until the tomatoes are halfway cooked. Back to my chunks. I'm adding the onion and spring onion and mix. I carefully add the fried tomato mixture and some taste enhancer. Mix and add the coriander as the final step. That's the finished result, and how good does it look like? Yum. And by the way, you usually eat this cold.
Let's try. This is so good.
First time, isn't it?
Wow, this is nice.
And here I am with some giant beautiful bok choy for the second dish. Oh, I love this stuff. After washing the greens, I chop it up and put it in a bowl with cold water. Heating up the pan, adding vegetable oil, and once hot, I add thyme seeds to fry. Once they become brown, I add turmeric and ginger garlic paste to fry. Frying your spices will intensify the flavor, so I definitely recommend it. Then I'm adding the strained bok choy and mix it under the spices. Adding some salt and keep on frying until it's cooked. And about the bok choy, it's like my signature dish. I love making it.
So today's day number 3, and that means I'm going to make a soup. Why soup? It's winter here. I've been craving it every single week. I basically make a soup where I throw all kinds of veggies inside that I can find in my cupboard, so that's what I'm going to do today.
I'm heating up a medium-sized soup pot and add some vegetable oil. Once hot, I add and fry brown chopped onions until translucent, and add a tablespoon of ginger and garlic paste. Then I add about a cup of soaked and rinsed dal, aka lentils. My veggies this time are pumpkin and sweet potato. I'm filling up the pot with hot veggie broth and some shredded coconut. Then I put on the lid and let it simmer on a small flame until everything becomes soft. Once everything is cooked, I blend the soup creamy and it's ready to serve.
Day number 4 is today, and I'm going to make a dish with one of my favorite veggies. Please say hello to this beautiful cauliflower, or aka kauli, which I'm going to use today.
First I'm preparing the cauli, so I chop it, wash it, strain it. I'm heating up a pan and add some vegetable oil. Once hot, I will fry the cumin pods, cloves, cumin seeds, turmeric, cumin, coriander. I fry it well until I add the onions. Then I add chopped tomatoes and fry well. I use around 4 cups of water to cover everything well, close the lid and bring it to boil on medium heat. Once the tomatoes are almost fully cooked, I add the cauliflower, close the lid again and let it cook until the cauli is soft and tomatoes aren't raw anymore. That smell. The cauli and tomato are cooked, so I'm adding a meat masala spice mix and some salt to it and mix it well. And basically after that, the dish is done.
Nice. It's amazing.
So now that we made it to day number 5, I'm actually going to bake something. So I'm not going to make a dish, I'm going to make something in the oven, and it's going to be banana bread. So this is my first time making banana bread, so I'm really excited.
I preheat the oven. In a medium bowl, I'm adding 2 cups of flour, half a cup sugar, 1.5 teaspoon baking powder, half teaspoon baking soda, cinnamon, and mix. Then 1 egg, 3 ripe mashed banana, applesauce, and mix well together. Then I transfer the batter into a small bread pan, pop it into the oven and bake the whole thing for about 55 minutes until the toothpick comes out clean.
So I have the first slice here with me. It smells so good, so let's try it. It tastes different compared to all the other banana breads I used to have here. It's more squishy, because usually the ones I have are really dense, but I like it. It's not too sweet, it's good. It's good, isn't it? It's different, but it's good.
Homemade.
Homemade. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yay! Success! Hi. And welcome to day number 6. Today I'm going to make a very nice dish from China, which is called, directly translated, Chinese fried noodle. And I'm going to make the vegan version with tofu. I've never made it before, so I'm really excited how it will turn out.
I need sweet wheat paste, yellow bean paste, firm tofu, vegetable oyster sauce, garlic, ginger, and noodle. So first I'm preparing the sauce. I use circa 3 tablespoons yellow bean paste, 1.5 tablespoons sweet wheat paste, and add 300 ml of water and mix it well. I'm using a big pan again and heat up some sesame oil first. Then I'm frying the ginger garlic well. Once it's fragrant, I add the tofu and scramble it into little pieces and fry it. Whilst the tofu is frying, I start cooking noodles by bringing a pot with water to boil and add a serving of noodles. I let them cook until done. Once the tofu is getting slightly brown, I add the sauce mix along with 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, and some sugar, but somehow I cut out this step. Bring the mix to boil and cook it for a few minutes. Then I'm serving the noodles together.
Hello everyone and welcome to day number 7. Today's the last day. Yay! And today's project is going to be a little bit bigger than the other days because today we are going to make delicious momo. I never get tired of momo, especially eating momo. So let's do it.
First we are making the achar, which is the sauce. I'm frying chopped onions and fried thyme seeds, a ginger and garlic, and a can with diced tomatoes. I boil up the mix, turmeric, cumin and coriander powder, and a little bit of chili powder. Salt, and then mix it well. Once the tomatoes are cooked, I puree the sauce creamy. For the momo filling, we always use minced chicken. I add chopped onion, coriander, ginger and garlic, spring onion, a mix of spices, salt, mustard oil, vegetable oil, and mix everything carefully. Then it comes up to the folding, and let me tell you one thing, I'm getting better and better. Then we put the momo in the steamer and steam until the meat is done. And voila!